Hello, my name is Itsna Nahdliyatul A and I'm from Group 1. Today we will review an article that is related to phonology and phonetics. The title of the article is The Needs of Teaching English Phonology and the author is Yesika Yolanda from the University of Pasir Pengarayan. So the introduction gives an overview of how English is important in this world because it is considered to be an international language. As a global language, English is a tool to communicate with each other. Nowadays, many people can speak English and are starting to open courses that allow students to learn English from a young age. In the English education program, English is the main language used in everyday life because all the lecturers use English every day. So it's important for them to have English language skills. Although there are some rules applied in this department, students still find it difficult to learn or speak English. They still find it difficult to pronounce some words in English and find it hard to understand what the lecturer is saying in the class. According to Nasser, on 1980, language itself has three major components, including phonology, vocabulary, and grammar. Phonology is the study of phonetic or speech sounds, and there are two types of studies, including phonetic and phonemic. Phonology is one of the difficult lessons for students to learn because it requires high concentration and focus. To make students understand English phonology better, it is necessary to conduct research to find out what students feel before learning phonology and what they expect from learning it. As a teacher, it is important to know what students need to make it easier for them to gain knowledge in the class. For that reason, this research will analyze what students need to learn phonology based on their interests and make student skills involved in phonology. So the aim of this research is to analyze what students need in learning phonology based on observations through interviews with fifth semester students of the English study program of the University of Pasir Pengarayan. So that's all from the introduction part. We will move to the next part. Thank you.
This research was conducted on third semester students of the English course at Pasir Panggalian University. Researchers analyzed data based on interviews with students. All third semester students of the English study program participated in this training. This research is descriptive and qualitative, does not include calculations or numbers. The data collected is in the form of words, not numbers. To collect data, researchers conducted interviews. First, the researchers asked students questions about phonology. Next, the researchers categorized the students' responses based on what they said. When analyzing the data, researchers focused on students' responses in interviews before they started learning English. The list of interview questions includes 1. What do you know about phonology? 2. What is the purpose of studying phonology? 3. What is needed to learn English? And 4. What are the obstacles in learning sounds in English?
In finding and discussion, there is a four question in interview to students. Those are questions given before studying English phonology. The first one is what do you know about phonology? The second one is what do you aim studying English phonology? The third one is what do you need learn English phonology? And then the last one is what is your problem learning sound in English? So the discussion is the English students at the University of Pasir Pengairan still feel their English do not well. They still feel difficult to learn English because they do not comfortable in all the reason have from their self. Students have feel negative thing for themselves first because that reason they do not yet practice anymore. Based on the result, the researcher can say that their knowledge still a little bit. They do not reach their knowledge. That seeing base of answer while the researchers asks about what exactly they need on English phonology. Based on the researcher perception, they talk about sound exactly how was sound appear, what are canet, and how we should pronounce it in well, based of classification of sound of language in English. Furthermore, the students of English study program, especially at third semester students, should practice because to get pronounced well, the speaker must practice and read some regulation base of standard language of English. But here, while researcher observation and try to analyze students about what they need, they also do not know or what they need exactly. Based on the result was found, the researcher will prepare some way. Firstly, base of lecturer strategy and character. And secondly, the lecturer should given some explanation, and thirdly, the lecturer should make them understand while learning phonology.
Research conclusions. The researchers drew several conclusions from the study. A. Speaking challenges. Speaking is notoriously difficult for students in English study programs. Many students find it difficult to speak English because they have negative feelings or are afraid of making mistakes. B. Implications for English phonology. The results of this research can be valuable information for English phonology. The material from this research can be used as a basis for preparation, selection, and construction of phonology courses. Given the important role of language in speaking, English educators are encouraged to take inspiration from these findings to improve their phonology teaching practices. C. Prior knowledge. The study gives instructors insight into students' knowledge before they begin studying phonology. This information helps instructors develop effective media and methods to expand students' knowledge. D. Students' needs in phonology. This research shows that students have special needs when studying English phonology. They require different methods from the instructor to improve their skills, patience from the instructor in teaching phonology, and gradual explanation of the topic at slow pace